Hi guys, how's it going? I hope you're well. Here we go then with a full moon reading. We have a full moon eclipse in Libra. So the energy at the moment probably feels quite chaotic. I know that a lot of people I've been speaking to have been feeling that way. It is sort of bringing about change, and in the long term, the changes that happen now are going to be for the better. They are going to be beneficial, but it can feel quite stressful at this time because we've also just come into Aries season, which is all around sort of self-reflection and self-focus. We're also coming into Mercury retrograde, which is where things start to come back around, things that we haven't dealt with, situations we haven't finalised coming back to the surface. It can cause communication problems. So we're in like the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. We've got this full moon eclipse. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. So I'm going to use my Moonology deck just to pull a few cards. Then we're going to use the tarot to back that up. But really the theme of this full moon eclipse, which a lot of the full moons are, what do we need to release? What page do we need to turn? What are we still holding on to that is really not helping us to move forward in life, to feel good about ourselves, or whatever it may be? But are we ready to turn the page? Are we ready to forgive ourselves for perhaps the fact that it's taken us too long to do this? So we've been holding on to old patterns, old beliefs, old situations for too long. Can we forgive ourselves? And are we really ready to do it? What do we need to kind of let go of in order to move forward? It's a really good time to charge your crystals. If you're someone that has crystals, it's really good. It's just a good time to like be spring cleaning. We've just had the spring equinox. So new beginnings, new energy, let go of the past. Don't beat yourself up about things that you've been hanging on to for too long, but it's time to really start cutting those cords and moving forward, okay? So let's have a look. What does the Moonology deck have to say for this full moon eclipse in Libra? What is the guidance? Let's have a look. Let's see. Communication is key. A time to give rather than take, and a personal issue reaches resolution. So that does make a lot of sense actually. Don't let the past hold you back, and emotions are running higher, as we've spoken about. So we know that emotions are running close to the surface, and it may not even be emotional, like tearful. It might be anger, it might be resentment, it may be you're getting headaches, it may be you're not sleeping very well. The emotions are all over the place. But there is a personal issue that will reach resolution here. And do not let the past hold you back, which is exactly what we were talking about. What needs to be let go of? What page needs to be turned? What do you need to clear out of your life and let go of? We've got full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast on the bottom of the deck. So as I said, whatever changes happen now, even though they might be challenging, in the long run, when you look back at this time, at this period of time, and the things you might be letting go of, it is going to be for your highest good. It is going to be much better. Communication is key there, but with Mercury retrograde, sometimes communication is challenging, miscommunication with people. So yeah, let's see what the tarot has to say. What does the tarot have to say about this full moon in Libra? I feel like we all need to sage ourselves, clear our energy, go outside under the moon and scream. Let's have a look. What does the tarot have to say about the full moon in Libra? Let's see. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you definitely might be in your Queen of Swords energy. Very straight talking, very ready to cut everything off. Maybe you're ready to cut everybody dead at this point. Friends, family, relationships, jobs, everything. You might also be having really, really vivid dreams. I've got the Page of Cups and the High Priestess here. So they're both quite a dreamy kind of energy. The High Priestess can be about intuition and going within and trusting what your gut is telling you. So even if your logical mind is telling you something else, because the Queen of Swords can be a very logical energy, if you usually lead by logic, and the Swords energy can represent that Libra energy, it's saying also you need to trust your gut as well. Not just what you think, but what you feel. What is your intuition telling you? And this Page of Cups can be a very dreamy kind of energy. It can be like head in the clouds kind of energy as well. You might be a bit all over the place, not being able to focus very well. This Four of Swords is self-care. It's self-care and it's healing, and it's finding balance around you with Temperance here, okay? Needing to find balance, needing to bring yourself back into balance. And with this Death card here, it's not a physical death, but it is a regeneration. It's like a rebirth energy. So who you are going to be going forward into the rest of this year is maybe not who you were entering this year. There needs to be some change. Close some doors. When we clean our space, you know, if that means tidying our home, when we clean our space, when we cut connections that don't serve us, we make room for better things or changes to occur. If we're holding on to everything we've always held on to, where is the space for new things to come in? There's no space, there's no room energetically for things to change. The outcome here does look good. We've got the Sun and the Ten of Cups, so this could be happiness within relationships or commitments. We've also got the Strength card here, which is Leo energy, and also saying that you do have that inner strength to overcome this difficult period. But in order to do this, we need to walk away from what is no longer serving us. It's basically just repeating the message. It's really interesting when this happens, but the Eight of Cups, she's walking away with quite a strong attitude, walking away from all of these cups that are spilt over and broken. There's no point keep trying to flog a dead horse if it's just not, you know, going to work out. Sometimes it's just, no, I've had enough, I'm going, you know, that's it. The Six of Swords also, she's packed the bag, she's in the boat and she's going towards the light. She's crossing the choppy water, but once she gets there, the water's going to be calm and smooth. And I'm only saying she because it's female imagery on the cards. They, you know, the energy. You could also be dealing with a King of Swords, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's some very straight talking communication needed between the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. It can be about truth and just speaking your truth, whether that goes down well, whether it doesn't go down well. It's about being true to yourself, speaking your truth, moving on, getting it done. We've got Three of Cups here and we've got Six of Cups. So there are going to be some long-term friendships maybe that need to be evaluated as well. And that's not to say, you know, just cut everyone off for the sake of it. But are there long-term friendships that are leaving you stuck, that are keeping you stuck? Maybe these people, you know, are draining your energy. Maybe there are certain friendships that you don't feel are sort of nurturing anymore. You're not on the same page. You're not seeing things from the same perspective. Just because someone has been in your life for a long time does not mean that they deserve to have a place there if they are no longer, if the give and take is no longer there. We've got the Hanged Man, so there's a change of perspective coming. And the Empress, so you need to see your value, you need to see your worth. There's so much possibility here. There's creative ideas, there's creation, there's new beginnings. So it really just echoes the message of the full moon. It echoes the Moonology deck. Let's just see what the Oracle has to say. You know, don't get me wrong, it's hard to make changes. Sometimes it's not easy to let things go, let people go, to make changes in your life, because, you know, sometimes change is uncomfortable, and what we know is comfortable, even if it is dwelling on the same situation, even if it is going around in circles with the same person, even if it is, you know, living in the same place, working in the same job, driving the same car, whatever it may be. It's not always easy, but it is necessary to make these changes. Abundance and stability coming in. Things falling apart so that it can be rebuilt on more solid ground. We've got the Aries energy strongly here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but we are in Aries season. And we do have a change of perspective and clarity coming in. These questions about where you stand, maybe you just don't wait for them to be answered. If you don't know where you stand with someone, okay, and they are leaving you constantly confused or unsure, that is your answer. That is your answer. I always think believe somebody's actions over their words, because some people talk a good game, but they never actually show up how you want them to. We've got explore new ideas, big ideas, change your perspective and gain the clarity that you need. So, although this period of time may be uncomfortable, in the long run, this is going to bring very, very positive change. So I hope this helps. Let me know.